All right, we'll start with select and then work our way to the back there. Good luck, everybody. And happy 4th of July weekend to you. I got to admit, it was nice to get out of work early today. All right, empty box. All right. I saw the Raiders. I was hoping that wasn't Ruggs. All right, Brian Edwards for the Raiders. I feel like Ruggs is coming. We got Wills for Cleveland, Jacob Eason, Chase Young for Washington, another Chase Young. There's a Josh Allen. We got Antonio Gibson for Washington, Jason Huntley for Kerr Saxon. I knew it! Ruggs! Come on, Ruggs. Get out of here. Beat it, Ruggs. Max Crosby. Wow, this is a Raiders hanger. Raiders everywhere in this. On the die-cut field level. That one's nice. We like that. TJ Watt on the silver. We got a little Jonathan Taylor action for Indy. Jonathan Taylor on the silver, too. Wow, back-to-back. What a weird hanger. We got a Tua for Mr. Bradford. Little Justin Jefferson even. Take that, B-Wax. And Uche. All right. Well, that was a fun one. I just knew Ruggs was coming. I could feel it. I could sense it. And it's funny because I just put out a video. If you look at my videos, the top loader one. Henry Ruggs was the guest star in that. Thanks, Ruggs. All right, let's move on. Empty box. All right, you know what I'm always hoping for in here is a Matt Stafford. Even if it's a base, just to let me see a Stafford for once. Just once. We got Sweat for the Titans on the refractor and a Prather for Mr. B-Wax. Indeed. We got DJ Moore for the Bears, Vita Vea for the Buccaneers, and a Castro going to Steel City. Okay, Kelsey. Legends of the Gridiron, Peyton Manning and Pierce for the Falcons on the red, white, and blue. Going to Ryan. Little Bryce Young refractor. Ooh, hello there, Cam Ward. We approve of that, Logan. Yes, we do. And Will Campbell for the Patriots. Yes, that's a nice. That's a nice. Indeed. Hey, what's up, Sin City? Happy Thursday, my friend. All right, we got, oh, hello there. Jonathan Taylor. That one's nice. The light board. And Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. Yeah, Sin City. I got out of work early and thought we would rock and roll on this. But I am doing the same break in the morning, so if you're looking to get in tomorrow's, I'll have this back in the shop after I am done here. So you can buy in for tomorrow morning. I'll be live tomorrow morning, guys, probably by 9 a.m. So if you're working, you can watch me while you work. Mahomes, we approve. And our old boy Jack for the Raiders. Indeed. And the Raiders. Hey, look at that. We got one. How about that? Look at that. Matt Stafford. We finally did it. All right. We got Lamb Jack and Kyle Hamilton for Baltimore. A Baltimore pack. We approve. There he is. Who had the Rams today? Warren. Nice, Warren. You got a buyback card. I feel much better now that we got one. That's right. $20 is $20, Warren. We take that. That's $20 right there. All right, Phoenix, you're up. All right, these boxes have been fantastic. I love these internationals. Only thing we haven't seen, though, is a color blast. So hopefully today is the day, my friends. That's what we need to see. We can get this out of here. Come on, man. All right, good luck, guys. We got Taylor for the Jets on the free. Micah Parsons for the boys. That one is 57 out of 85. Beautiful card. Love those mojos. Saquon on the Thunderbirds. And some base. Yeah, Warren. $20 is $20. I knew eventually we'd have to get one. I knew eventually we were going to get one. Stafford couldn't hide forever. I'm glad you got him. All right, we got Williams for Detroit. Jalen Hurts on the mojo. That is 54 out of 75. That's awesome looking. Those mojo parallels are sweet. And these should all be base, and they are base. And Eagles today. Jaddy. Yeah, looks good, Jaddy. Looks good. Oh boy, Jack again. DeAndre Swift for the Bears. That one is 36 out of 50. Very nice. Malik Neighbors on the Paragon. We approve of that as well. And base. Still on a color blast, though. Still looking for a color blast. All right, Gunnar Helm for the Titans. We got Horton going to Seattle on the mojo, not numbered. Travion on the Thunderbirds for New England, and some base. All right. Come on, Color Blast. We got Mullings. Ooh, look at that. Nice Jordan Love. She's a beaut. That is 19 out of 85. We approve. A little Bijan action on the contours. We approve of that too. And some base. All right, come on, last pack. Come on. Will Johnson for Arizona. A little Drake May on the Thunderbirds. And base. Well, no color blast today. But we did all right. All right, Prism is up. Oops. There we go. Empty box. Good luck, guys. Oh, B-Wax, is it time for you to shine? We're starting right here, B-Wax. We got Winston, Primo's favorite player ever, Rourke. Come on, Koo. There you go, Ryan. That is 90 out of 99 on the Koo. And some base. Is that cool with you? We got Hampton for the Chargers. Judkins for Cleveland. We got Smith going to KC on the disco. There's a beautiful Egbuka. We approve of that. That's beauty. And some base. That's beautiful. Tampa Bay. Going to Rob. That one's nice, Rob. We do like that. Thank you, Egbuka. Visit anytime. We got Will Johnson for Arizona. Little Tyler Shuck action. We'll take that, Saints. Zach Bond for the Eagles on the disco. Hello, Jackson Dart, Prismatic Disco. There you go, Logan. We approve. We approve. Kid Reporter and base. Yeah, we like that. That was a nice. Yeah, these Prism no huddles have been pretty darn good for the Giants. Egbuka again, we approve. Xavier McKinney for Green Bay. That is 59 out of 99. And Kyle Williams on the auto going to New England with some base. And New England was Jaddy. All right, Jaddy. Kyle Williams is yours. All right, Green Bay is doing all right as well. Arroyo for Seattle. Will Howard for Steel City. Stephon Diggs on the disco for New England. Oh, look at that. Disco Ashton. We approve. We approve. For the Raiders. Raiders are doing all right today. Yes, you're on a roll, Logan. Minus the rugs. But all things in balance, right? I suppose you take all of that for the rugs. It's a fair trade. We got Trey Harris, Williams for Detroit, Biner for the Browns on the disco. Old school. Mullings for the Titans. Travion Owusu Koramoah. That one is 93 out of 125 going to Cleveland. And Jaden Reed on the Global Reach Disco. Green Bay strikes again. Green Bay is doing some work for the dude. All right, but B-Wax, I haven't forgotten you, B-Wax. We still got a few packs here. I think it's the Bills' turn here. Can you feel it? I can feel it. It just feels like there's a Bills coming. The bill is coming due. Right? What a cool card. That's the first time I noticed that card. Okay, Eric Dickerson. He's just cool. We got Travis Hunter for the Jags. Starks for Baltimore. Derek Harmon for Pittsburgh. Steel City, that is 8 out of 10, my friend. 8 out of 10. That's gold disco, baby. You will learn the rest, my friend. You will learn the rest. 8 out of 10, Steel City. I know he's watching this later. And there he is again. Matthew Golden for Green Bay. Estime for Mr. Shaft. That one is 28 out of 99. We approve. Josh Hines Allen. Going to the Jags. Kid Reporter and some base. I know, we're on the right path though, B-Wax. The signal just got a little mixed up. All right, come on. We need a bill here. Let's go. Let's go, Bills. DJ Giddens. It's Megatron for the Lions. That is 9 out of 75. We approve. Michael Penix on the Fractal Disco for Ryan. It must be in the signature, B-Wax. That could mean an auto. That could mean an auto. Let's hope. Let's hope that's what it means. All right, one box to go. Come on, signature. Some people need your help, including B-Wax. That reminds me, I did see Resurgence is supposed to come out at the end of the month. I am very excited. That is like my favorite Topps product, so you can bet I will have Resurgence. All right, good luck, guys. Oh, this has got to be good when we're starting out with a golf. It can only get better and better. We got Collins going to the Giants. We got here Starcast Amon-Ra. Lions. I love those cards. And Taylor for the Jets on the free. All right. Stinky. What's up, Stinky? How you doing, my friend? We got T. Higgins. Williams for the 49ers. Bryce Young. And Nick Nash for the Falcons. Nick Nash. We got Kelsey. Oh, hello. Jonathan Taylor for Indy. Our first auto. We approve. We approve, Indy. And Class Icons, Drake London going to the Falcons. And Brooks for the Bengals. Indy, Mr. T-Berg. There you go, T-Berg. We'll take a little Jonathan Taylor action for sure. For sure. What's up, JD? Hope you're doing good. We got Kamara. Gunnar Helm, 20 out of 275 for the Titans. Little Bijan action and Will Campbell for New England. I bet you do, Mr. T-Berg. Congrats. A little Jaden action. We got James Cook. There you go, B-Wax. I know that's the card you're looking for. Daniel Jones and Jordan Birch for Arizona. McCaffrey, Mafa for the boys, Cole Kmet, and for Pittsburgh, a Castro. JSN for Seattle. Oh, Indy again. Wow, both autos for Indy. Tyler Warren this time. How about that? How about that? T-Berg. Congrats, my friend. And CJ on the class action going to the Texans. Seems like that should be numbered, but it's not. And Booker for the boys. Yes, and it is on card. Yes. Yeah. Indy, pick of the day. Pick of the day, T-Berg. An Indy box. All right, last pack. I'll do a recap after this. And if it was rough for you, I got your back. B-Wax. JJ for the Lions, 128 out of 175 on the Ratledge. Cool looking card. We got Nico and Carter for the Bengals, wrapping it up. Yeah, Indy. Wow. It's funny because Topps is usually pretty good at balancing, but man, the scales weighed heavily for Indy. Ratledge was out of 175 for Detroit. We had Gunnar Helm out of 275. Amon-Ra on the StarCast. Megatron was out of 75. Lions did all right today. Michael Penix on the Disco Fractal. Estime was out of 99 for Denver. Derek Harmon out of 10. Going to Steel City. Owusu Koromoa was out of 125. Jaden Reed on the Global Reach Disco. Diggs. Aston Genty Disco. McKinney was out of 99 for Green Bay. Kyle Williams on the Disco Auto. Jackson Dart Prismatic Disco. We approve. Egbuka for Tampa Bay. Koo for the Falcons was out of 99. Jordan Love was out of 85. Travion on the Thunderbirds. Horton for the Seahawks. DeAndre Swift for the Bears was out of 50. Malik on the Paragon for the Giants. Jalen Hurts Thunderbirds out of 75. Micah for the boys was out of 85. Matt Stafford buyback. Hello, $20. Kyle Hamilton on the football. Jonathan Taylor, man of the day. Tearing it up today. Cam Ward for the Titans. Max Crosby on the die-cut field level. We approve. Jonathan Taylor. Man, who would have known Jonathan Taylor was everywhere on the silver. Tyler Warren on card, and Jonathan Taylor. Indy had a